January 3rd. The time right now is 5:01 a.m. I'm about to be ready for school. Anyway, guys, today we're going to be watching a sad video. This video is called Animals That Almost Became Extinct. Now, if you want to watch the original video is down in the link in the description down below if you want to check out this channel as well. And also subscribe to me on Fireblaze, and also like this video. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys pitifully enjoy this video because this video is really sad. Anyway, let's go on with the video.
From poaching to habitat loss, many species are disappearing before our eyes. However, here are 9 animals that have managed to come back from the brink of extinction. Number 9. The New Guinea Big-Eared Bat. The New Guinea Big-Eared Bat is a small bat, also known as Thomas's bat, that is native to the island of New Guinea. It was thought to have gone extinct in 1890 when the last known living specimen was collected by an Italian scientist. However, in 2012, a group of students from Queensland were on a research expedition in New Guinea and found one. At first, they mistook it for a different kind of bat and kept it in captivity for 2 years before someone realized it. The students/researchers were really confused when they realized that the little bat's DNA did not match any of their cataloged samples from other living bats. Confused, they sent it to another scientist who was able to identify it as none other than the New Guinea Big-Eared Bat. Scientists believe that habitat loss and human intervention may have been key in the original population decline. Little is known about them still, and the scientific community is really excited about this discovery. How did these little mammals survive unnoticed for 120 years? Where are the rest of them? And how can we find them to protect and study them? No one knows for sure, but further expeditions and research are very much needed if we're going to help our furry little friends. Number 8. The Bald Eagle. It's hard to believe that Americans almost let their national bird go extinct in the United States, but by the end of the 1950s, bald eagle numbers went from about 40,000 to just 412 nesting pairs. The birds were severely affected by habitat loss and were routinely shot by hunters, farmers, and fishermen. The icing on the cake was the use of the pesticide DDT. DDT would build up in the bird's system, causing it to lay eggs with thin shells that would easily crack. Other birds that almost went extinct for the same reasons were the peregrine falcon, the osprey, and the brown pelican, just to name a few. Bald eagles were finally declared an endangered species in 1967, and the use of DDT was banned in 1972. Since then, the population of the bald eagle, as well as the other birds previously mentioned, has rebounded dramatically. An estimated 10,000 breeding pairs exist in the U.S. today, and the bald eagle was officially removed from the U.S. government's list of endangered species on July 12, 1995. Number 7. The Saiga Antelope. Saiga are one of the most ancient mammals and have been on the earth since the time of the saber-toothed tiger and woolly mammoth. They sort of look like a gazelle with short, skinny legs, but they are mostly known for their distinctive snout that helps to filter out dust. They originally inhabited a vast territory ranging from the British Isles to Alaska, but now are mostly located in Central Asia. Its numbers in the wild have dropped from over 1 million to less than 30,000 since the 1990s, and the saiga was declared critically endangered by the World Conservation Union in 2002. This animal holds cultural and historical significance to the people of Central Asia, and they have been hunted almost to extinction for their meat and horns, which are used in traditional Asian medicine. Gangs of poachers armed with ATVs and automatic weapons have threatened the saiga's survival. Besides illegal poaching, they have habitat loss and bacterial infections to worry about. In spring of 2015, almost 1/3 of the saiga population, nearly 211,000, which lived in Kazakhstan, was killed off within just 2 weeks. After all of this bad news, the good news is that governments have been working along with the World Wildlife Fund to protect their habitat and migration routes, as well as increase enforcement of anti-poaching measures. Number 6. Southern White Rhinoceros. This white rhino was one of the first to fall to the brink of extinction in modern times. In the early 20th century, there were only about 100 southern white rhino left. The southern white rhinoceros has almost no hair and 2 horns. The front horn can measure up to 90 centimeters long. It's not actually white, but more of a light brown or gray color. Like the saiga and other rhinos, they were hunted by poachers who sell its horn for medicinal or ornamental purposes. Now, thanks to conservationists, especially in South Africa, the southern white rhino is now the most abundant type of rhino in the world. In fact, their numbers are greater than all the other kinds of rhinos combined. However, they are still targeted by poachers and greatly in need of protection. Number 5. The white-tailed eagle. The white-tailed eagle is the largest raptor in all of Europe. It is also known as the gray sea eagle and the Eurasian sea eagle, in case you decide to choose one over the other. This bird used to flourish across all of Europe until the Industrial Revolution, at which point it is estimated that 90% of the population was killed off and completely disappeared from the UK. The main culprits in the eagle's population decline are habitat destruction, illegal hunting, and abuse by humans. Other threats to the eagle's survival are deforestation, injury by wind generators, accidental poisoning, and loss of wetlands. Efforts have been made to catch some of the eagles so that they can be bred with stronger members of the species and later released back into the wild. Some nations have built artificial nests, restored wetlands, and established safer nesting grounds. While we are seeing a steady population increase, the work of protecting the white-tailed eagle is far from done. The bird's slow breeding, monogamy, and hatching very few chicks make the task long and arduous. After 40 years of working to restore the eagle, it is believed that there are up to 60 mated pairs living in England and other thriving populations in Scotland. Scientists are hopeful that their continued efforts will help the eagle to make a complete comeback. Number 4. The Taki. The Taki is a kind of wild horse that inhabited Mongolia, Russia, and other parts of Central Asia. While it very much resembles a horse, the Taki is a distinct species due to its 66 chromosome count, whereas all other horses have 64 chromosomes. Its name means spirit in Mongolian, and the species is a symbol of their national heritage. Hunting and competition for grazing lands severely impacted its population, and in the 1960s, the wild Taki were declared extinct. However, in the 1900s, private collectors and zookeepers from Europe and Asia began trying to catch and domesticate the Taki, hoping to protect and breed them. All of the Taki today are descended from the 12 that were caught during that year. With so few left, the risk of inbreeding threatened to destroy the genetic stability of the Taki permanently. After years of carefully cataloging them and strategically breeding them, their numbers are finally seeing a comeback. Currently, there are almost 2,000 in captivity, and they are thriving. Authorities are working hard to establish enclosures or semi-reserves that are safe from hunters as well as many other natural threats. This will eventually prepare the Taki population to be released back into the wild, independent of human help or intervention. For now, these efforts, as well as a ban on all hunting, are slowly helping the Taki to come back from near extinction. Number 3. La Palma giant lizard. La Palma giant lizard is native to the Canary Islands and was thought to have gone extinct almost 500 years ago. But in 2000, Spanish biologists started searching for the lizard after 2 other species of giant lizard were discovered on 2 of the other Canary Islands. A family of 6 La Palma giant lizards was discovered on the side of a cliff on the island of La Gomera. The lizards are very slow and easy prey for predators, so they were collected and are now being kept in a safe enclosure. Scientists are hopeful that they can learn more about the lizard and hopefully breed them. However, with so few left, the odds are not great of the species surviving, but we can hope. If the lizards were able to make a comeback and be released back into their native habitat, they would have further challenges to face. Currently, the 2 greatest threats to their survival are habitat loss and local predators. Can you guess what they are? Domestic cats. Domestic cats are their greatest enemy since they love to pry them out of their clifftop shelters and can easily injure and kill the lizards while playing with them. Number 2. The humpback whale. For centuries, humpback whales, along with many other kinds of whales, were hunted to the brink of extinction. Besides their obvious humpback whales are known for their magical songs which travel for great distances through the world's oceans. Found in oceans and seas around the world, humpback whales migrate up to 25,000 kilometers a year. Unregulated whaling and other kinds of human harassment led to a 90% population decline by the 1960s. The United States passed the Marine Mammal Protection Act, which made illegal all forms of hunting, harassing, capturing, collecting, and killing of any marine mammal that lives in the waters of the United States. And in 1986, the International Whaling Commission put a humpback ban in place. Now there are 89 member states in the commission who are all committed to helping the humpback make a comeback. In September of 2016, it was announced that the species is making significant improvements, and their numbers are at almost 100,000 around the world. At least 9 of the 14 known populations of humpbacks are no longer considered endangered. However, the others aren't doing very well. Despite their comeback, the humpback whale still needs protecting while their numbers continue to increase. Efforts are being made to decrease their most significant threats, which are illegal whaling, ocean noise, ship strikes, and climate change. Number 1. The coelacanth. The coelacanth is a large saltwater fish that was thought to have gone extinct with the dinosaurs over 65 million years ago, until a South African museum curator on a fishing boat caught one off the coast of Madagascar in 1938. A second was found in 1952. Finding these fossilized fish alive is like coming face to face with a dinosaur. This large fish can measure up to 6 feet in length and weigh as much as 200 pounds. It has 2 unique and distinct features that are totally bizarre. One is that they have cosmoid scales. This is an extra hard type of scale found in fossil remnants. The second is their fins, which are paired lobe fins that look very similar to legs and stick out away from the body. Many scientists believe that its unique characteristics represent an early step in the evolution of fish to land animals such as amphibians. Their fins' range of motion makes them look alarmingly similar to the legs of a trotting horse, and they have even been seen swimming upside down and backwards. Currently, it is unclear how many coelacanth exist. Their eyes, which are extremely sensitive to light, force them to live at depths of 2,300 feet or lower, so it's pretty hard to get a solid estimate on how many there are or observe their behavioral patterns. Scientists believe that there are probably between 500 to 1,000 left off the coast of Africa and Indonesia. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of that video. That video was kind of sad, and also very happy because they recovered in many different ways. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And also, thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been giving me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.